Hello, 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 my fearless, gorgeous ones. How is everyone doing? Today is Friday. This is actually my fifth week, I think fifth week GLP day, but I want to do my makeup first. I just came back from a mammogram. So this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Everyone over 40, ladies, please make sure that you are getting your mammograms. And I'm just going to do a little talking when I do my makeup. So let's just get started. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and all of that. So the first thing I want to put on with my get ready with me is the April Skin, which is the niacinamide milk toner. I like this. And this morning when I got out of the shower, because my mammogram was, let's just push my hair up. My mammogram was so early. For me, 9:40 was kind of early. So I had to go ahead and get up. I'm going to take my rings off. I had to go ahead and get up and shower and just put on some hyaluronic acid. That's the only thing I put on my face today. So that's my first layer of hydration. And this toner is more like a moisturizer. So I just put a pea size on my face. I'm going to just rub it everywhere. And I'm not gonna do like a full face because I'm doing it for my next video. So you will see this video may come out a different time from my weigh-in video. I just want to put a little bit more at the top right here. And I don't have my clip to move my hair out my way. But I do have a little barrettes. So I'm just gonna let this sit for about, I guess about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Let it kind of dry, soak in, and then we're going to do the primer next. Okay, so now that my April Skin moisturizer toner has kind of dried or soaked in, I'm going to go in with my VFX Pro Illuminating Primer. Again, I just want to share a little bit about myself. I really wasn't into makeup because I'm a mother of three, and when your children are young, you really don't have time for a full face. Like, I never wore makeup. I may have had a few tubes of lipstick over the years when I was married, but now that my children are grown, so I have a set of 28-year-old twin girls, my besties, and I have a 23-year-old son. So at one point I had 3 children under the age of 5, which was fun. It was a handful, but looking back on it, it was fun because I had them pretty young. I had my girls at 21 and we grew together, right? And me and my husband was together for about 18 years. We got divorced in 2014. Happily, no regrets. So I'm now single. I'm not really dating. I'm not looking to date. I have my hands full. Me and my oldest twin daughter, we are currently owning and operating a home care business. So the reason why I'm so adamant about weight loss and being healthy and eating the right foods is because we literally take care of people in their home, and we take care of people from all ages. And some people are in the health predicament that they're in because of just poor choices when they were young. Okay, so if you see me kind of going off on a tangent on this channel, it's because that's what I do. We take care of people. YouTube is kind of like a hobby, right? Something I want to do for myself, just share who I am. This is Tasha on Demand TV. Like, it's going to be makeup. I'm going to talk about my purses. I'm going to talk about weight loss and even outfits of the day. This is what I wore. So I'm just waiting for this to dry. And then we're going to go in. I guess I can stop filming for a minute to let this kind of soak in, and then I can get my foundation. Okay, I'm back from my break and I had just have my puff, and I do with this, I let it soak up water and you know, kind of drain it out. And I'm using my Pharmacy VFX Pro Camera Ready in Mocha. And I always like to put it on my hand. I'm going to just I'm listening to another YouTuber in the office. I apologize if I kind of get out of the camera. I'm looking at my mirror, and I will have the link below the video. This is my mirror. It goes with my makeup kit, and I will have it below the video. So I separate my makeup. I have like a kit here in the office because we do have to go out to events. This is a networking industry where we have to go out to like this is the season for more health events. So we will be out in and out the office. So sometimes I just have to, do quick little 1, 2. And I know my bangs or my hair is kind of sticking up, but I don't want to lose its shape. So I can just pull it back down when I'm done with my makeup. So yeah, I just kind of pat it out. I also have other things, but I like the sponge. So I think that's all I'm gonna put on for today. Got my corner of my nose and just pat it out. Okay, next is going to be my concealer for my eyes. Okay, so what's next is my e.l.f. Camo color in orange around my eyes. Okay, and I'm just going to pat this out with my hand, my finger. So after I got a mammogram about 2 weeks ago in September sometime, and I guess it came back looking, kind of abnormal, my right breast. And so I received, we have a my chart. Again, I don't really know what apps, what state, but it's all the same. It's like a medical chart for everyone to communicate. So everyone you go to, they communicate within this app and kind of tell your doctors, what's going on. So my doctor received a report that it just looked suspicious. And so they called me back in for today's appointment to just take a deeper look in at my right breast. And so 2 more pictures. Supposed to took a ultrasound, but didn't. And they didn't, because after taking more photos or whatever they do, the doctor came in and said that once they spread, my breast and actually looked at it, they said it was like a false. And I told her, I said, yes, that's my muscles being built up. She kind of laughed and chuckled. But then right after I left the office, my doctor, my MD, she called and said, I just want to celebrate with you because, there's nothing wrong. And I'm like, yeah, woo woo. So she was excited, and yeah. She said, I just want to praise the Lord with you. I said, well, praise the Lord. And so I'm going to use a little bit of concealer right around. Actually, yes, a little bit of concealer. Just a little. And this is e.l.f. in the Tan Latte. And then I'm going to go back with my Pharmacy. Wow. On the outside of the ball too. Let's get that. Let's get that off. Okay. So yeah, she was excited and I was excited, and I'm just gonna mix it, right? And then I'm gonna pat it around my eyes. Why did I add my color to it? Because I didn't want it to look like what they call raccoon, too bright. But I do have a light. So I have a light and a mic attached to, and I'm just going to work this on out right here. We're going to work it out. Okay, see how I brightened my eyes so they won't look so dark. I'm just going to work it out. Let's work it on out. How is everyone doing? This is a long video, but of course I'm going to release this on like a Sunday. So if you're chilling and you just want to know more about me, that's what is up. So that's what I've been up to this week. Just left the doctor. It's quiet around here, so that's why I'm doing content on a Friday. I think every other business in this complex, they take off, because I stepped outside. I parked in the back, but I stepped outside in the front of the building, and there is no cars in the parking area on a Friday it's 12 o'clock, but I made it here about 11. Okay, so that's how it's looking. And no, I'm not going to draw in my eyebrows. I'm just going to use my wax. Okay, so I'm satisfied with that. Let's go to the next step. Okay, next I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I think I just mentioned I'm not going to fill them in, but I do have two different products that I use. I do have Ulta brand. This is a lash extender. Okay, so I have a Ulta brand brow lift laminating gel. I'm not going to use this today because I really don't have anywhere to go, but it would give it more lamination on my eyebrows. I like it. I do use it, but today I'm just going to go in with my normal NYX professional makeup brow glue. Is very inexpensive. I will have the link for this below the video as well, but again, I have it in brown. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in, and I'm going to try to pull my mirror have a light, but I don't want it to affect the video, and it's enough natural light. So I'm just going to go in looking down here at, go this way first, and then I'm just going to go back. My brows do need to be arched a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm not going to fill them in like I said. I do sometimes, but I'm not going to do it today. And bear with me. I do have a mic on this phone, but I guess I'm just talking low. So I'm gonna go over here. But I also purchased some mics to go on my shirt. So I will, it's Bluetooth, so I have to program them to my phone, which is gonna take some time. And remember, you guys, we take care of people, so we're always busy out ensuring that our clients are being well taken care of and doing what we need to do as a home care agency. My other two children, my son, he's going to school for engineering. So he's still in school. And anybody know engineering is a long, long process. I think he have to accumulative have 120 credits in order to graduate with a bachelor's in machining or mechanic engineering or something like that, where he's going to be programming machines. Um, I support my kids as long as they're not playing around, okay? So, and my other daughter, she went to school for criminal justice and she's working in her field. My oldest, like I said before, she is working with the family business. Now, all of them are more than welcome to work, but you allow your children to pursue their dreams and goals. And if for some reason they want to come here and work, they're welcome, because that's the point in having a family business. Okay, so got that looking right. Okay, so now I want to do my blush. I do have the e.l.f. one in blush. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. Latasha, that is a lot of blush, girl. What are you gonna do with all that blush? What are you going to do with all of now? I really got your attention. You want to see how this is gonna turn out? Me too. I think I put too much. So, I'm watching like your guys, like you ladies. How in the heck is this gonna turn out? Okay, let's try to pit this out. Okay. That's enough blush. Now let's just spray to set this. Okay, and I'm gonna let this set for about 5 minutes to dry. If you have a little fan, I do have a little fan up under my um, desk. I keep sometimes the air don't kick on like it's supposed to sometimes, and I just need a quick little fan. So I have one, so I'm gonna attach that, let it dry, and I will be back once this dries. Hey everyone, let me cut my TV down because I'm looking at another YouTuber and I don't want her content to pick up on mine. So I lost footage because my office phone is connected to my cell phone and I'm recording on my cell phone. So what I used for my lashes was Full Blast mascara from Pharmacy. It is in black, and I used as my eyeliner. Wow, I smushed the eyeliner. It broke. Okay. I used Rich Brown as my eyeliner, and I just kind of went up here and down, brought it down. Like I said, I really don't like wings. I'm sure if I was going to an event and I just wanted to try it, so I took it and brought it all the way down, kind of smudged it out like that. And then again over here, a little more here. So what I did was I went in, put the app, the Office phone app, in the cloud system. So next time somebody call, it won't interrupt my video. I do a lot on this phone. I like the feature. It's Nextvia, just in case you want to know. And you may have a business. So when we're out and about in the field, someone call, my phone will ring, and I can just give the office greeting. Because right now, all of our workers that work for the company actually service clients. It's just me and my daughter here in the office, but we have a vision. So eventually we will have office staff. So I'm just kind of, put this back on. And then I'm going to do my mascara. And the call that interrupted my video was a caregiver. And she was just telling me she was meeting a new client, and she was just telling me how it went. We always encourage the caregivers to go and meet with the client before they start working. And she just wanted to touch base to tell me how it went. Our client list is growing. Okay. Kind of like how my eyes turned out. Okay. So, what am I going to do next? I'm going to now do me a little bit of concealer. A little bit of concealer. I don't put it directly up under my eyes because of creasing, but we really can't avoid creasing, right? Okay. So let's just kind of pat this out. So besides, that's kind of bright, isn't it? Wow. That's bright. So, as an extra income, I am a influencer with farm. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I'm an influencer with pharmacy for extra income. So if you already have a social presence and you are viewing my video because I'm talking about doing makeup over 40, like I said before, I'm 49. I usually don't tell people my age, But since this is my hangout spot, I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable with the people that's watching this resonate with me. And I'm just now learning to do my makeup. Okay. So my blush has toned down, hasn't it? It has toned down. Okay. So now I want to do a little bit of bronzer to calm that down. And this is, okay. And this will be below the video as well. So I'm just going to put right up here. It's powder. I do have some cream bronzer, but I want to go right here too. Just kind of help. I haven't had a chance to clean my brushes, so I'm just going to take whatever's out of here. And I don't know what brushes to use. I'm not a makeup artist, you guys. I'm not. I just pick up a brush that look like, oh, excuse me, look like it fit. Then I'm gonna go in with my contour kit. I got this years ago, so I don't even know if it's still available. Okay, so I don't know if it's still available. And this was my mirror. It's durable. It didn't break. It flew. Flew across the room. It just dropped right there. But it didn't break. Hopefully we won't drop that again. Okay, so my contour kit from Ulta. I've had it for years. Like, look at this thing. It'll last you a long time. I want to go in with this color right here, golden bronzer, except I'm not bronzing. I'm just going to go my under eye. And I'm going to take it all the way down. See the difference between this one and this one? And I know some makeup gurus are going to tell me I'm doing this wrong. I'm just learning how to do my makeup. I am. This is not my profession. This is not, I'm taking it down. Again, just a nice nose contour. Even taking it to my top nose, top of my nose, here, okay? Let's go across a little bit. Okay. I think I want to do a little bit of eyeshadow. A little bit. This palette is all broke up, but I'm going to go in with something more reddish, pinkish, lightish here. And this is the eyeshadow palette, just in case someone want to know. And I'm just going to go right here. And I didn't use my primer, my pharmacy primer today, but I did conceal my eyes. That is a bright color, isn't it? I'm just kind of putting it right in my creases, like a little bit, and then I'm tapping the outside, right here. Okay, so one more. This is another way you can kind of use eyeshadow to bring down and put under your eye. So let's just do it for fun. This is just we can go under here and put a little bit of that color under there. You see the difference? Let me see if I can clean this up a little bit. Okay. What's next? What's next is just taking a Kleenex to kind of wipe off any excess product. Okay, so I want to keep my mirror up here. So let me just look at my mirror instead of looking at the camera. Okay, I just want to take a little bit of this and put above my brow. I should have tapped it out. That's another thing I forget to do, to tap off the extras. So that's it. I have the bronzer, I think I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to just tap this a little bit and hit that blush to calm it down. And that is it, y'all. That is it. And do my lips and pull my hair down so I won't be looking like I'm looking. And I'm using the She Glam pink powder. Go right here. Just a little bit here. If you're just feeling like you need to go all over, okay. I want you to see it without the light. That's how it looked without the light. And let's pull my hair back together. Okay, and I'm gonna cut on my mirror light, okay? That may be affected. Let's leave it alone. Okay, so that's what my makeup looked with just natural light. And I didn't want to take the shape. And just to give you a little bit about my hair. So the first videos I did was about hair oil. I used the hair oil and it grew. And when I start, my body started changing. I guess they call it perimenopause, right? My hair, I started shedding. So what I did was last November, I went and cut my hair really, really short in a bob. It has now grown a lot longer. I kind of like doing wash and goes because I don't want to put the stress on my hair. Um, I have did a few blowouts where I just blew my hair dry and rolled it with some hot curlers, like the rollers that you warm up. I use those. And but normally this is how I wear my hair because I don't want to put it up under stress, and I don't like protective styles because they really don't work on my hair. They actually take it out, they break my hair off. So this is what I consider my protective style because I do my wash and go and I run my brush through my wash and goes. And at night I use satin scrunchies, and I literally just grab hair and put wrap the scrunchie twice, and I grab here and I wrap the scrunchie twice, here in the back. And that keeps it stretched, and that's my way of protecting my hair. And then I put a satin scarf on my head, and in the morning I take the scrunchies out. I literally put my hand to my scalp, I shake my hair like so, and that is it. So I only run a comb through my hair, or a brush. It's like a wet brush, it's a wash and go brush, once a week. So I'm putting on my lip liner. And this is the same one from the previous video. It's current. I got it from Sally's years ago. And if you can tell how short it is, I use it. And then I'm going to go in. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of color today. So this is the Huda. Huda had like a kit. It had 4 small liquid mattes lipstick, and this is like the red. It came with 4 colors. I don't even think they make them anymore. So I'm just gonna pat a little bit just to put a little red. I want a little red today. Or this is in like the red collection. It's matte, but then I'm gonna go in with the cream Fenty Glow and just put a little bit of gloss. A little bit. A little bit, a little bit. I'll just play with my bangs a little bit because I did push them up, but I didn't want to put a clamp to make them lose their shape. And I just put some barrettes in the side. This is the way my hair fell. So Monday, because I didn't get a chance to do my usual wash and go on Monday, I had to rush out the shower and come up here to take care of some house business here. And so my hair was just in a puff, and I didn't want to do the puff. So I came home, or the next day, Tuesday, I just sprayed my hair wet, and I used Shea Moisture Curl something hibiscus. Spray each piece, put, raked in some Shea Moisture, and I let it air dry. It took all that day and the next day. Even with my scalp being damp, I still separate. Like I said, I grab hair random and I put it in a scrunchie. I loop it twice, and it's satin to stop any breakage. Um, so yes, the oil that from the video, my first videos, it works. I have used it. I will actually insert a video, a photo of my hair before I cut it at the end of this video. But I had to cut it this past November in 2024, and now we're in I could like literally it was this much hair in the back. It was bobbed. So that's kind of what you see the shape um, of my hair. I had to cut it this short in the back because it was just straggly. It still had a length, but it was really thin. And if I'm gonna have hair, I want it to be full. I'd rather have short hair and it be full than thin, straggly hair. So I had to cut off all that hair and start over. And in less than a year, I at least got enough hair to put in a ponytail now. So I let it do what it want to do. I don't put a comb to my hair at all. I may have laid my edges down a little bit if I was just feeling it. Um, I have a sew-in caused my hair to break at the top because I had a guy do it. He stitched so hard that when I took the sew-in out, all of this was actually in the wig. It was in the weave. It was scalp ball because he sewed so tight and my head was hurting, but I didn't. They said it was normal for your head to hurt after a sew-in. That was the only sew-in I ever got. And I don't know how to use lace fronts. I don't care that much for them. So I'm just learning to embrace my real hair. Like, this is what it is. I do henna. So you notice, you see those copper colors. I do henna treatments on my hair to just kind of combat the gray. And I like the benefits of henna. If you want me to, I will mix my henna and show you what I do. But yeah, that's what the last henna treatment I did was like last month. So that is what my hair looked like. That's the story of my hair. I absolutely do not comb it through the week. I just get up and shake and go. Sometimes I miss a little bit of water to just help the pieces lay where I want them to lay, and I keep going. And this is my makeup and this is my hair. Thank you so much for watching. I will insert a video of my hair, what it looked like before I cut it. I will see you in my weight loss video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.